Good morning, students, and welcome to the class of English. Today, I, Pankaj Singh Thapa, PhD English, is in front of you to discuss a new topic, that is applications for jobs. Children, it's a very important topic, and in near future, you would be very near to such thing which is in front of you, because everywhere you go for job interviews, you will have to just get face to face or exactly face off with this thing. Children, if we talk about applications for jobs, so they are just nothing. Don't worry if it's a new term. Applications for jobs are just a kind of formal letter, right? And along with a formal letter, it also carries a biodata or curriculum vitae or CV in short. So we will discuss all these things in detail. All right. I think by now the point is clear in your mind that job application is a kind of a formal letter. So if it's a kind of formal letter, it means all the rules, format, layout of formal letter would be applicable here. That we will see. All right. So applications for jobs are written in very formal, precise, and to the point manner. In case the applicant has to focus on his qualifications and experience, a biodata is enclosed. All right. So the job application is a very formal, precise, and to the point. In case the applicant has to focus on his qualifications and experience, a biodata is enclosed. It includes important information regarding the candidate, such as name, date of birth, contact address, educational qualifications, professional attainments, experience, hobbies, marital status, salary expected, and the references. So the job application or the biodata has all these things, that is name, date of birth, contact address. Contact address can be divided into two parts, that is present address and permanent address. Present address means currently where you are residing, and permanent address is your permanent place where you live. Now present address and permanent address can be the same, okay, in most of the cases. But suppose if you are working somewhere else, suppose you are working in Delhi and the present address is a flat where you reside, but you belong to UP, so your present address would be the address of the flat, and permanent address would be the address of UP. All right. Then educational qualifications, then professional attainments. What is the meaning of professional attainments? It means whatever is your achievement in your professional life, whatever you have done in your professional life. Then your experience, your hobbies, marital status. Marital status means, children, are you married or unmarried? Salary expectations and the references. References, children, here means at least two persons whom you know, and they also know you. All right. And they should not be your friends or relatives. Now this is in the biodata. And the forwarding letter. Forwarding letter here means the formal letter, which we also say as cover letter. So the forwarding letter has the same format as an official letter. So children, as I told you, a job application contains two things: a cover letter and a biodata. Alright. So the forwarding, we also said forwarding letter. Cover letter is a forwarding letter because we are forwarding our request. And what is the request? That we want to apply for the job. So the forwarding letter has the same format as an official letter, and in case the information about the applicant is not detailed one, it is included in the body of the letter itself. So if you don't want to get your detail in the biodata CV, then in the letter itself you can mention your details. If in case the detail is your you can say educational qualification and experience is not so much, okay, so then you can include that thing in the cover letter itself in the body. Now second comes the biodata or the CV. It is written in a standardized format. Okay, the forwarding letter reflects the personality of the writer, so it must be brief and polite. See, just take care that cover letter, forwarding letter, whatever the names for same thing, it is a formal letter. So view must be to the point, brief and polite first of all. While stressing personal qualities such as habits, manners, health, physique, etc., it should avoid the two extremes of bragging and ingratiation. So don't just be like in a position that you are very severely in need of a job. Okay, you just present yourself in a nice manner and just focus on your positive things, and definitely the other person would notice that. All right, and then you will get the job. Now the other person who is sitting over there is an experienced one, so definitely he will peep into the depths of your cover letter and the biodata and carve out what is in the biodata which can help them out. All right, so I think it was all about the application for a job, and it was just theory. Now let's study some solved examples. Now see, here's a question: India Assurance Company. The question will come like this, children. India Assurance Company, New Delhi, has given an advertisement in the Hindustan Times for recruitment of management trainees to be groomed as managers of their company. Apply for the same giving a detailed biodata or curriculum vitae. Invent all the necessary details. You are Aman Aditi, 54A Gulab Road, Lucknow. Children, first of all, we will have to read the question properly. Now, first of all, you will have found out that who is the employer here, who is going to give you the job. So the name is given in the beginning, India Assurance Company, and it has given the advertisement in the Hindustan Times, and they want to appoint management trainees. So they will train them and they will be further posted as managers, means they will then get the post of managers in the company, that is India Assurance Company, and you have to apply for the same if you want, and you have to give your details along with biodata and invent all necessary details. So everything must be there in the cover letter or the forwarding letter as well as in the biodata. Now you are Aman Aditi, 54A Gulab Road, Lucknow. So children, here's what is sender's address. Sender's address is Aman Aditi, or that we will write it last in the cover letter. So the address is 54A, next line Gulab Road, then next line Lucknow. And the receiver's address is India Assurance Company, New Delhi. Alright, so now let's see how this letter will be written. So the format of children, a formal letter is followed here. See, if on the top, sender's address, then date, then receiver's address, then subject, then salutation, then body or the content, then closing, and then signature. At last, one thing is there, ENCL. See, this ENCL means enclosure. Enclosure means, children, you will use A4 sheet to write this cover letter, and you will use second A4 sheet to make the biodata. So what are you writing in the cover letter? That this cover letter is followed by biodata, means one enclosure is there. You are keeping something along with the cover letter. Now suppose if apart from biodata you are having some, you can say, postcard, okay, other, you can say something else like a documents also. If some companies want that you produce the photo states of your documents, they ask for photo states also. So you have to send the photo states of your original documents. So if you are including the 10th photo state and then 12th photo state, so what all things are there in for the 10th class you get? That is your mark sheet and then certificate, 12th class mark sheet and then certificates, and then biodata is also there. So in total how many things are there apart from the cover letter? That is, see, your biodata, 10th mark sheet, certificate, 3 things, 12th mark sheet and certificate, again 5 things. So how many enclosures are there? Total 5. So when you write enclosure, ENCL means what all things are included along with the cover letter. So you write enclosure equals to 5, and then you can mention it also in brackets, biodata plus 10th mark sheet and certificate plus 12th mark sheet and certificate. And why you are doing this thing? So that the employer must have an access to what? Your all the details. Suppose and you have sent the details and got missed in the postal communication. So the phone number which you will give in your biodata or in the letter, the company will contact you that, sir, these things have not reached to us, please send again. Alright, so this is the benefit of writing in the word enclosure, because the company would come to know that what all things are there in your envelope. Alright, so first of all you write cover letter in an A4 sheet, then biodata in an A4 sheet, then other 4 photo states. So all things you'll staple and then put inside an envelope and then you'll post it. I think what I want to convey is, I think, clear to you. Alright, my point of view is in your brain now. Okay, now let's focus on the first thing, that is your cover letter. So as I told you, it is a formal kind of letter. So first of all, sender's address, 54A Gulab Road, and the next line Lucknow. Children, the way of writing the address is first a small thing, then it's bigger thing, then it's bigger, then it's bigger. Means circle small, bigger circle outside, then more bigger circle outside, then more bigger circle outside. And how many number of circles are there? That many number of lines should be there. So 54A is the flat number or block number. Then Gulab Road is the locality. Lucknow is the place. So these are 3 separate things. So these 3 separate things should come in separate lines. 54A, comma. Why comma? Because the address has not ended. Next line, gulab, although it has written here in this example, but what I suggest is that this Gulab Road should come in next line. Gulab Road, comma. Next line, Lucknow. And then, because the sender address is complete now, you will put full stop, so that the other person might come to know that yes, this much is the sender's address, nothing is missing. Now, after writing sender's address, you will leave one line. Alright, why? Because to make clarity. And then you will write the date in the specified format which has been told to you. Alright, so here it is written like 10th March 2000 access. Why access? See children, if a date has not been mentioned in the question, definitely you will write the year. Alright, but don't write the exact year. But if it is written, anyhow it gets reflected to you that yeah, it is the date or it is the thing should be presented, then you write the exact thing, otherwise don't write. Then again you will leave one line and then you will write the receiver's address. So what is the receiver's address here? The personal manager. And it's clear. India Assurance Company. Next line, because personal manager is a person, assurance company is a company, two separate entities these two are. So why they will come in one line? Don't write them in one line. Manager is a person, India Assurance Company is a company, a building. So these are two separate things. So these two separate entities should come in separate line as it is here. After personal manager there should be a comma. Then India Assurance Company, again comma, and then New Delhi, full stop. It means receiver's address finishes here. Now after this there will be the subject, and subject should be precise, to the point. And what is subject? Exactly, you can take the subject from the question itself. See, this is a question. What the company is doing? It is recruiting management trainees. So you can pick the subject from here, that is recruitment of management trainees. It means then the point will be clear. Now after this you write the body of the letter, that is sir. Then you will have to give a reference, that from where have you come to know about this advertisement. So you will give the reference, that with reference to your advertisement in the Hindustan Times. Which day Hindustan Times? You have to tell the and specify the date also. Dated 5th March 2000 XX, for management trainees to be groomed as managers for your company. So you are giving reference for about the newspaper, exact date, and for what the ad was. Then you would put your point, that is, I would like to be considered for the said post. Full stop. Now you are including a biodata with this. Alright, so there is no need to write extra things in the cover letter, because then there will be duplicacy. So why you duplicate the things? Why you write the same thing at two places? So when you have already mentioned the details in the biodata, there is no need to write extra things in the cover letter, because otherwise we write here also that I have done this, I have done post graduation from this, I have done graduation from this, then I have done this thing, I have this experience. All these things are also mentioned in cover letter. But when you are already mentioning it in the biodata, then there is no need to write it here. So it is there. My biodata is enclosed for your perusal and consideration, and if I am found suitable, I can appear for the interview at any time suitable to you. In case of selection, I assure you of my unstinted cooperation and devotion in the discharge of my duties. Yours faithfully, Aditi. Alright, as the girl is writing the letter, so she will present the name Aditi, and it was Aman or Riddhi. And if a boy is writing the letter, he should produce Aman. Then enclosure is only biodata here. Now see, this is the biodata. On the top, what is mentioned? Biodata. Alright, and then name. See, try to make this format. It should not be here and there. A perfect symmetry should be there. That below name, below father's name, address, then this side, all the things, okay, and in between colon, and perfect symmetry must be there. It should look clear. It should be readable. It should not get mixed up as you do in your sometimes copies. Right, because then it becomes illegible. So first of all, name. So name is Aditi Kukureja. Father's name, Professor S.N. Kukureja. Then address. There is no need for present and permanent address, so only address has been written. 54A Gulab Road, Lucknow. Then you have to present the date of birth also. So 7th August 1975. Now here you can, children, nowadays when more thing gets included, that is the phone number or mobile, because frequently communication is there where the person will communicate. Nowadays, paper correspondence has lowered down. Generally they will give a mail to you, and first of all they will give a call, okay, in the meantime. So you have to mention your phone number and landline number also if it is there, and mobile phone also, alternate mobile phone also, because in case one mobile phone is not working, they can communicate in other. So you have to be very sure that phone numbers must be correct and they must be working. Alright, so that is very essential in this biodata, phone number nowadays. Then comes the educational qualifications. So the person has done BCom from Delhi University, MBA from Symbiosis Pune, and then diploma in computer application from NIT Lucknow. The person has 1 year experience also, and at present employment means right now where he is working. He is working with Global Telesystems Lucknow. If we talk about marital status, the person is unmarried. Okay, personal details, age 27 years. See, here they have given the height also, height and weight. See, height and weight are not needed in the case of a biodata, so you need not to mention the height and weight, because it is not for some kind of army or police jobs where height and weight is required. So this height and weight can be deducted. There is no need to write height and weight, but yeah, you have to mention the age. But as date of birth has already been mentioned, you can see on the top, date of birth 7th August 1975. So then there is no need to write age, because they can calculate themselves. Alright, so there is no need to fetch this thing. But yeah, if you want to make this column, so instead of personal details, what is important here? See, age already fetched, the written over on the top, height and weight not required, but yeah, below it language is known. Alright, these are languages which the person knows. So you can make this as languages known column. Alright, so what is the mother tongue? Hindi. And other languages what he speaks? English, Punjabi, French. Alright, then comes the hobbies part. What is the hobby? Reading, listening to music, and painting. Then references. I told you references, two persons, those who know you, but they should not be your friends or relatives. So Professor Suresh Mohan, IT College Lucknow, Professor Kapil Ranjan, Symbiosis, Pune. So this is about the biodata. Just have a look. Okay, so I think now this biodata is clear. Let's deal with one more example. Sunshine Public School, Pune requires 2 sports coaches, one male and one female. Each should be a degree holder in physical education as well as an SAI certified coach. SAI means Sports Authority of India certified coach in athletics. You have seen the advertisement and you know that you have these qualifications. So write an application in 120-150 words along with your resume. You are Praveen Kanika, M114, Transfer, Delhi. So I think by now, children, it is clear to you here that it is the Sunshine Public School requires sports coaches and they must be SAI certified. Means they must be certified by the Sports Authority of India in athletics. And you have these qualifications and you want to apply for the job. And what's the length of the application? 120 to 150 words. Address already given, name already given. Alright, so what is address? M114, Najafgarh, Delhi. Then the date will come 19th of September 2000, X6. See, instead of writing principal, we must write the principal. Right, so let's try to change here. So you must write the principal, Sunshine Public School, and then Pune. See, take care of leaving line also. As you can see here, because our line space is there, so the things are clear to us. We can clearly see the things. Now, salutation, dear sir. Subject is application for the post of sports coach. Then, with reference to your advertisement in Times of India, dated 7th September 2006, inviting applications for the position of a sports coach, I hereby offer my candidature for the same. I hold a bachelor's degree in physical education from Delhi University. I have recently completed diploma in sports development from Sports Authority of India and am now a certified coach. I have the required knowledge and skills of teaching techniques, management and training programs, and I am an avid footballer. I am hardworking and organized. As regards to qualifications and experience, I am enclosing my biodata to enable you to make an assessment of my suitability for the given post. In case my application is considered, I shall be available for the interview anytime suitable to you. See, children, one change has been here. Which is done. See, the person has fetched about his qualifications also. See, in the cover letter only, he has told that he holds a bachelor's degree in physical education from Delhi University and he has completed diploma in sport development from SAI and he is a certified coach. Means he has highlighted the main thing which the school wants. Alright, because in the ad, school has given these things only, that these things must be there. So in the cover letter itself, the person has mentioned these things, and it's a wise step also, children, that in the cover letter itself, because definitely the person, first of all, before going through the biodata, the employer would go through the cover letter. So if in the cover letter itself it is clear that you hold all the things which is required in their job, definitely they will sort out your application and their application would be selected. Alright, so this is a very nice step. Okay, now here it is biodata. If selected, I assure you that I shall work with utmost dedication and hoping for a favorable response. Yours faithfully, Praveen. See, children, here it is faithfully written, but don't use the word faithfully. Okay, totally. In total, I am saying no use of the word faithfully. Either you have to use truly or you have to use sincerely. Truly, in the case if the person is unknown to you, and if in the question the name of the person has been mentioned, like the principal, Sunshine Public School, the principal Mr. Arkajan, the principal, Sunshine Public School, okay, invites applications. So if the name is there, the person's name is there, then in case you write sincerely, otherwise truly. Faithfully is not at all used nowadays. Now enclosure is biodata, and here is the biodata. Name Praveen, age 25 years, father's name Rahul Doshi, address M114, Najafgarh, Delhi, see phone number, and yeah, one more thing here, email ID, that is also important. Alright, because email ID and telephone number are very, very, very important nowadays, and telephone numbers also, at least more mobile numbers you must write here. Then academic qualification, ASSE from CBSE, ABC school 70%, ASSCE, CBSE, ABC school 80%, B Bachelor in Physical Education from Delhi University, Ramjas College 60%, Diploma in Sports Development from SI 62%. So these are the educational qualification details. Now work experience. So I have been working as a assistant football coach at MET school for 2 years. Worked at Ramjas Public School as football coach for 3 years. Languages known, English and Hindi. Skills, excellent communication skills. Hobbies, writing and singing. References, Dr. Rajesh, Principal MET School Noida, Mr. Anil Sahai, HOD, Ramjas School, Pusa Road. So children, this is the biodata which you have to present along with the cover letter. Children, by now I think it's clear to you that what is application for a job, how we present it, how we write it, what things are included in it, what is cover letter, what is biodata or resume, and how we write the details. Everything I have explained to you. Still, if any doubt is there, you are free to ask me. Right? So, till my next video, thank you and goodbye. Take care.